STEAMWorks Consultancy presents an introduction to seed dispersal for Grade 2, Interdependent Relationships and Ecosystems. In order for students to be able to develop a simple model that mimics the function of an animal in dispersing seeds, they need to understand what seeds are and why they need to be dispersed. Seeds contain the baby plant or embryo and stored food so the baby plant can grow. So here's a video of a plant growing from a seed. It's called germination. Now, seeds need to be spread around or dispersed so that the baby plants can grow in the best environment, and those environments may be fairly far away from the parents. So plants have developed ways to get their seeds spread around. Let's see how seeds are dispersed. So here's a picture of milkweed. See the brown seeds at the bottom of the white tufts? Milkweed disperses its seeds in the wind. Sometimes the seeds just fall. If you watch, that seed just fell. But sometimes they blow long distances and land in places where new milkweed can sprout. Here are some more seed pods and seed holders. This is a fig, and the very, very tiny white things on the cutting board are seeds, and they blow in the wind. This is also a wind-blown seed. You can see the brown seeds inside the seed pod, and you can see that they have like little fins that allow them to blow. These are pine cones, and the first one is closed up solid, so no seeds can get out yet. But as pine cones dry out, those little fingers open up and the seeds can come out either while the pine cone is still on the tree or when the pine cone falls to the ground. But you'll notice that these seeds are also equipped with a little wing that allows them to fly distances away from the parent. Here's a different kind of seed container. It's a cactus fruit. The seeds are embedded inside the fruit. They're surrounded by jelly with nutrients and water to help them grow. So in order for these seeds to get out of this fruit, a living thing, like an animal, like a bird, for example, would have to figure out a way to get these seeds out of this cactus fruit. So what they do is they peck a hole in the fruit, just like this, and they get the seeds out along with the nutrients in the jelly surrounding the seeds. This kind of fruit is a carissa fruit, and if you notice, the seeds inside this aren't really embedded in the jelly. They're just kind of laying inside there. So probably what happens, the entire fruit gets eaten and the seeds pass through the animal and come out in their feces, and they're dispersed. Here are some other kinds of seed pods that I found around my neighborhood. Students can discuss how they might be dispersed. An acorn woodpecker storing acorns in a tree for later use is an example of seed dispersal by an animal. Now you can have the students go out and find seeds in their neighborhood or even in their kitchen and decide how they might be dispersed depending on what they look like or how they're stored. Thanks for listening. Here are some resources, and contact me at STEAMWorksjk@gmail.com if you have questions or comments.